could take more and even other completely different final result of the first map. And I'm a bit skinned at the same as the Dust 2 based on the firepower in general, so if you could do this properly, you will be okay. This is not that much by the strategy and stuff. You could do whatever you want. And we're jumping on the bridge onwards to mid side and slide with the Chucky. Look at this greatness, firepower. Everyone just making kill by kill on the AMKAL roster, and only Kalash was shifting on the carpet. Kalash find the first. The second. Kalash. Maybe the third one. Oh, the third headshot there. And 2 enemies on the board against them. Jesus Christ, this is happening. Don't tell me this guy will cook this round on. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Extremely close. Extremely close. And afterwards, AMKAL taking, yeah, this quite... this favorite round with the pistols. This celebrity round. Jack 9s, lack of utils, run and gun, and pow pow pow. Delicious Molly, Brooksy, in the close of the double doors. He gathered a lot of information, but he's not able to explore and explore how much people besides the mid himself. There is smoke of the B main. Kalash looking for the water lane. Taki is playing over the B with the Chuk together. And Brooksy is already on the backwards of AMKAL, but they're trying to jump into the side. The trade by trade. Brooksy also hunt down a bone carry. And Faded. Yeah, Faded will be a bit sad of this comp. Kalash, I'm not gonna say like he not fits this composition at all. The main point was about to have a proper side control, at least with the tie about player's life, right? But nothing was going good with the trades and stuff on the side, and that's why AMKAL just stepped back of the win of this round. Is what it is. Let's make equal. This time equal. To think about what kind of maybe exits, maybe some kind of out pushes. There's a mistake from the GenOne side. Would also say that GenOne are not the robots, so they usually do. This wording is not correct though, but funny or interesting mistakes with their all picks, the pushes, especially against the equal. Don't be that greedy and everything will be alright. Taki. Holding up B long, Chuk with MP9, close of a hookah or just a short B or a con B. Whatever you're gonna call this position. And Sly on top of the waterfall. Sly. Asking for the flashbang. That was a precious. And Sly just dropping down from waterfall instead. Chucky turning around to mid help. And the backup of the B also on the way. On the wave. Brooksy will consider that as needed. The clean farm out with the Chuk and Taki over B side. MP9 got at least 3 frags for the money. And AMKAL starting to choke. But it's only the start. Yeah, it's just only the start and we don't need to pay that much attention. Everything is possible. Everything is good. M4s, MP9s, GenOne keep going with their not regular buy, but something like this. Playing close to be more attractive with the pushes sometimes. And Tommy also sometimes turning on this hatchet on. And we're not gonna see Brooksy this round anymore. Quite unfortunate for him. Ah, another try. Do you really want to do another try? Well, I'll push up towards the A. Doesn't it? Feels like a risky thing. To go into close, you have no mid control. Yeah, that's why probably they're holding close of banana, but without the mid side, just a single smoke or molly and you will be doing it like this, yeah. Couple trades on the extreme ways of the map. Ooh. Nice try, Taki. If you could get it 2x2, well, maybe, yeah, Bomb Carrier will finish this job. With the last tanker over the B side. And Kalash with the guys going to take their own first round, so. Finally. This is the showtime for Kalash, guys, right? After this a bit of a tired gameplay on the Dust 2 based on the BM queuing on the CT side for him. Now he can be a star player, right? But the last couple rounds he was holding up the carpet, and this time he was also in that deep rotation. I'm waiting for his own performance in the real stuff. But when he will be allowed to start to play as he wants to. The AWP for Chucky. Welcome back. Jimbas with the AWP. On the Dust 2, Chucky brings a lot of beautiful shots with that. But on the Anubis, I think a single miss of a shot and you're gone. So your efficiency with AWP reduced bottom up so hard. Smoke to the camera. Brooksy hiding over that one. The 4 people are watching midside now. And meanwhile, the A main is under control for Kalash, so he need to clear out the mid area instead. Spirit making some smokes for the mid area instead. Trying to bring some chaos for the mind of GenOne, but they're not leaving A side at all, and they're making some noise. So the flashbang, the molly comes in, the re-smoke, and 3 guys over the B side also need to react somehow. The mid timing of this play for S53 also corrupted. And the bomb has been planted. But what you could smoke, okay, the camera. And you will stick to playing close? Oh, yeah. I just... Once I've been watching something like this. I told you. The crossfire, the 2-for-1. Tommy taking his own time. 3-4, even 4-for-1. Over the trades on the post plan situation. And Brooksy leads out the way for the save with the knob. Yeah, in terms of the entire series, GenOne was like with a high odds on, but they're still like an underdogs over that game. If you could watch a couple of rounds and realize what kind of team they are, you will understand what I'm saying. Like, it's just... If I'm gonna do this harsh compression to them, like even a regular 3k elo mixed team have a not that bad chance to beat them up on every map, I think that's gonna be a fair sentence. Because that looks that unstable, inconsistent. Oof, let's see. A little gift, a little surprise for the S-Fate. Last time, S-Fate did make a lot of impact by the utils from the spawn and the Brooksy. Actually, king of the mid area himself. Doesn't even need anyone else as a backup there. Mark 7. Ooh, now the Daz Eagle. Maybe I have to say something weird in terms of the level of a GenOne, but the performance. And maybe then they gotta start to play way better. What do you think? Because I feel it like this. I do really feel it like this. And then the fully cool. The second upper. Kinda good reward for them. 42, and in terms of the economy, 1.9k. Stinix up to the save, or wait, where is he? He's on the carpet. And Stinix take down the first. Ooh, what a reaction time! That was fine. Who picked the Anovis map? It was picked by GenOne. But in the meantime, they lost the first map and opponent's map pick before, so yeah. You're gonna take a look at this score or maps comment inside of the chat. GenOne the left sided team, AMKAL the right sided team, so the pointers just showing the way, showing the truth. They choose the map and stuff, you know. Well, it's like 10 times already when my Twitch chat just disconnected, and sorry, maybe there was a little drop of my internet right now. Yeah, for the first time. Something used to be wrong with the Twitch nowadays, probably. So, Mr. Brooksy. Looking at the A main, right? Waiting for the Pico. Kalash also preparing the Molly for the waterfall. But for the map and for the pushes, a lot of information already occupied. Inside, the guy from GenOne just doing their stuff, their own job. AMKAL are starting to play way slower than they used to be against these guys. Sometimes you need to be that patient, but other time you need to have completely different strat book. The first and the second one wasn't that obvious. Okay, 5-2. But even now, with a 5-2 start, I cannot say for sure that GenOne will move us forward onto the third map. Is choke incoming? I don't know, sir. Actually, I don't know. Will GenOne will take this? This is kind of interesting question, mate. 5-2. It's just only about the start, but maybe if they're gonna have 75 or even 84 as a city side team, maybe then they will be safe. Sudden execution towards the B. 4x4. Side play. Talkie. Brooksy and W. A lot of trades happening right here. And Brooksy with Sly will finish that out. So 6-2. And it was not so bad try for the AMKAL. They did plant the bomb. They took up the 3 enemies. And only 4 rounds remains. Tactical timeout for the S53. Meantime, yeah, S53 was leading up his own team with the frags and stuff on the Dust 2 map, but now the entire team is not looking that good. They need to start to play, need to be waking up. I cannot say that AMKAL forgot how to play this map. I was saying something like this over the first map, and now we'll repeat once again. If you even give a little touch, a little time to watch this game straight from the first map or even second map, here are a lot of close moments. So even with that 62 scoreline, I'm not gonna say like GenOne just taking this so easily. It's like a 50-50 situations, time by time. Fatamasa, you're just starting your own navigation stuff, you know, like. But every time when you're starting to call something bad or a match fixing or stuff like this, you have to show us some proofs. Otherwise, I'm gonna give you a 10 minutes timeout. Next time we'll get one. So please check out the chat room for something like this. I'm not gonna deal with this match fixing wording in the chat. This is crazy. Meanwhile, 5v4. An AW with S53 trying to get the B side control. Finally, they will rescue the site. They are securing the bomb plant once again. Wow. The positioning. Tommy taking place inside of B main, but against this interesting waste of the retake, maybe he will be in trouble just in a while. That's the reload. Wow, and he was staying alive for this long time with the reload. Alright, Chucky will also interact with the miss of a shot. There is no more time. GenOne will give another round for the AMKAL. Not the worst one, not the best one. Stinix. We'll stay okay with it. Thank you, God. And I don't really know why you're still calling Yasik as a youth organization, guys. They are still there, keep doing their own stuff, but yeah, maybe they don't have this much missions. But still, as far as I know, well, we're still giving them some green lights on specific aspects of regulations. So you should not underestimate them. Maybe they're working a bit longer with their requests and stuff, yeah. But they definitely keep in touch in CS, all of the leagues and tiers of Counter-Strike competitions. Kalash making odd optic for the banana and the bot. Bot A side maybe against the upper. It's not a good wording, not a right sentence, but for me also. Power play, the two guys over mid area. And 5v2. That is the way. That's the destination point. To the B side. Chuk. Hiding inside of a secret. Ninja. Yeah. The check out of Ninja. And thank you. There was not a team kill. There was only a lot of friendly fire damage. And that's... And Chucky with an op. Discovers himself because... You're not that confident to stick into the fight. There is nothing about the time again. You have just a single flashbang. You know, like, you know what, a couple of players already pushed down the A, so whatever you're gonna go, whenever you're gonna go. Not as much options to this game. 64. GenOne. Going to be a bit crazy. They're winning 3, losing 2, winning 3, losing 2. Should I say... Shall we say... Last 2 rounds should be on the GenOne side. What do you think about this? Chucky, Tiki-taka, друзья. I'm starting to say something in Russian suddenly, imagine. That's how my mind works right now, with these kind of games. I'm so tired of understanding sometimes, you know? Brooksy. Holding up Mooley for the mid control. Oh, the miss of a shot for Chucky. Well, there was a backup guy in front of him. That's why everything is okay. Chucky 4 HP left. And the B side is not that wide. It's not that clear. The molly on the secret. The innate. Break up the smoke. The re-smoke of the main. Wow, the flashbang already there. AMKAL. They'll keep going with their extremum over push every time. They're too much. Split the ways out. Just group up together. Play together. I think this 200 IQ rounds worth against the GenOne. When you're just smashing them, they are just smashing you down like this.
Counter-terrorists win.
And the last round of the first half remains. Just one more time. On the same spots. On the same positions. But the rebuff for Kalash to bring more utils. Around the 3 packs of the utils. And don't they even start to play? Way simple. Look, Kinda default split up towards B. With the EWP lurker on the stairs, and there's the 3 guys besides the B side. Another unsynchronized dive in. The Hinate and Tommy also acquired a kill, and another retray for Chucky. Chucky will force the EW inside of the con to move around and really drop off of the bridge. So AW stuck hard. AW the first, the second is not listed for him. Taki close to the first lane, and Chucky already dropped off the bridge to the con, so he will remolly that way. And maybe AMKAL will try to finish off somewhere else. In terms of that fight, there was a slight chance to stay on the same side and wait a bit more. they don't really want to stick into that. Let's feed. Smoke for the bomb plant. Not the worst idea. Let's feed. There is a Hine for Stinix, but ay, guys, that's faded. It wasn't that accurate to check out the camera while Stinix was opening up the heaven instead. And that's fade jumping on top of heaven. Chucky, oh, the Chucky will read that timing as nobody is. An 84. A good finish line of the first half, but I'm still thinking about the close Anubis right here, right now. I'm not gonna say like GenOne will win it so fast, but in terms, it depends on the pistol, the second pistol round. AMKAL have 2 pieces of B-Radas in order. Nothing about it. It's again. And the attacker side, a single pack of utils with a double smokes and double molly, so could be straight R somewhere. AW looking for the water lane. A main push. Kalash. Time to shine! Kalash taking 3 of them and a 4th and maybe 8, but that was not that close. The last bullet dream doesn't work for him, but look how that was fast. Dual Biratas and Kalash making a dream on alive again and again. A huge start of the beast round. And Tommy was kinda like, bruh, this is my regular teammate on the face. This guy is not even feel the enemies, just like that. Huge high lava at the dual Biratas. And back to the game. No extra money for the GenOne to make this backup, but a force buy immediately. The molly. The naming control is okay. What is this jump out of the bridge? Okay. I'm starting to be a bit worried about. And Tommy just dropping off the MP9, asking for the AWP, so he's buying it himself. And first buy for the GenOne. 3 Akis, 4 Akis. Excuse me, I didn't see the last one. Yeah. AMKAL for the tube. Mid side is under control for the S53. The start on the A side for Kalash and Tommy. Wasn't that easy and beautiful shot for Tommy to make this kill before the smoke will be opened up. And Taki wasn't able to run through that smoke to retrade because there was an extra guy behind the side anyways. They might anticipate that. AW looking at the B main. He's not alone on the back of the B side. He's playing with the Stinix together. But in the meantime, no information based on the water lane and the mid area, and S53 trying to step into his side control as fast as he can. So the smoke about him using is not used on, and now he's going in. The bomb has been planted, and wow, the timing of this leading out of the smoke. Stinix will take it and 3v5, but Kalash will be so late with this rotation for the water lane. 4 people straight through the city, and I can't even believe it. How those retakes are walking out with the 4 people from a city and this late rotation by the water. That was a name only, bruh. Eight to 7. Money is not a big problem for GenOne, but maybe for now 2k, yeah, 2k buy with the Tech 9s, a large amount of utils, but the side. Show me a side. Will it be the A? Oh. A side with the pistols against the Opa and Kalash in charge. I do really want to see it. The flashbang. Oh, that was the deep smoke. I'm all in close. Kalash just lead the way. And the first pack of the molas and smokes being used on, so next stage, the next save. Break up the smoke by the grenade. Kalash turning around twice by the flashbang. Dodge, and Tommy not supposed to do that double kill at all, but Kalash with S3 will shot at them all. Sly 1v3 and now 1v2. 2 bullets in magazine. And Stinix was a bit faster. 8 to 8. And GenOne. They did start good with that kill against the Opera, but maybe they didn't expect this much people above the side. So that's why. And about 5 more up to the win. Just about it. 3 smokes are coming. Kalash playing that close range of a smoke to the A banana. We do have a reverse flop already, mate. Flopper always with us there. And the city side of man. Bruh. Just all about the 2 of these teams. I back you. Another flashbang comes in. Kalash. And S-Fade also looking that risky. Oh, he could see the shadow. Oh, he saw the 2 enemies above. S-Fade. He's back from a dust and his all individual performance on the top. What a disaster again and again. GenOne, what happened to you? Look, not a single fight will be listed for for them. Last bullet dream happens again for the Kalash somehow. Zero rounds on the T-sided map, bruh. It's still not over yet. What are you waffling about? Yeah, looks like some individual mistakes take a place there for the GenOne. But still, we're all working on it. So after tactical turmoil, we're gonna deal with the 2 or even 1.5k equals, right? GenOne bringing a large amount of utils for this specific. But I don't know why they're not even trying to pop out of B by the flashbangs. on the smoke. Close of the B. Oh, wait. What? Wait. Chucky just can't even believe the B side is open. But I think Cynics would fade following down to jump into that, so that's why Spade will find it first. And now I have a question. Maybe I was thinking that I might realize the guy is tapping on the side, but maybe Asfade with the Stinix were thinking about that was their own teammate, and Asfade taking down another guy closer with CT. For me, also acquired that kill against Chucky, and 2 more players ahead of a side. Another one and another one. Flawless victory against this 2K Eco. But meanwhile, you're giving the bomb plant to the GenOne instead. And money on the first map, win for the GenOne. Am I cooked? Bro, I think it was pretty close, but for now, GenOne looks that washed up. They're still not even able to combine their plays over the attacker side. Large amount of money, everything on the side of AMKAL right now. How do I see headshots? You can count that by as the kills and the headshot rate. Like, persons on there and the kills amount on there, or just go out to check out the HL2.org web page. They do actually have real numbers without a map, what you expect. Kalish. He's missing the SFA with that push, but Kalish gets the 5 enemies. Do you trust him, guys? Because I'm not sure. Smoking close. I'm leaving this area, the flashbang to make fake pressure on. Okay. I'm gonna take this. And only 45 seconds, so a lot of ways to work with, a lot of things to do now. The smoke block, not really. Not a close. And female on heaven. All of these just blocked it. Single molly. We're gonna miss out a player from heaven for Kalish inside of the smoke and immediately react onto that with the safe protocol, with the safe pull. Maybe it's not over yet. Yeah. Once AMKAL starting to be that greedy, they're also starting to make some mistakes. So this is fair enough. Stinix. Terrorists win. Yeah, he was waiting for the heat, but nah, enough damage there. And pulled out by the last timing of the round to miss the Eki again. So the rebuy exactly will be on the board and another tactical timeout, so I think with the new coach, by the way, AMKAL started to play with a new coach since last week or something. Mr. Uldina joins the roster and Exiver will take place the assistant coach role afterwards. Previously he was a head coach of the roster. This round 2? Do you want to have it so? Oh, he was talking about the second map, alright. Yeah, this is the second map. That's true. You could see the score of the best 3 series close to the radar on the screen. We do have AMKAL with the first map on it. Kalash. This time, not even trying to pick off the main anymore. Told me, yeah, this guy never missed out. And he has no chance to escape, so that's why he was keep fighting for the end. And 4v4, this situation still a bit better for the Ethiker side team, but this little gamble besides the B, and I think GenOne, I'm pretty sure those guys will never try to get out of B in this sort of situations. Only if they're not gonna catch a lot of players close to the left area or the mid area. Just go down the stairs from the museum and go up somewhere, but yeah, the smoke of the museum deep. Wait, as Fade also going with that shift walking. And the timing for Taki wasn't that successful. The team kill for Sly. Kalash also knocked down Sly. Now we'll take down Chucky as well. Taki fighting AW from the backwoods of a teaspoon, and S53 also will finish his own job, his own stuff, and 11-9. GenOne, they're not ready to lose right here right now. 2 more extra lives for them. But without a sniper rifle still. With that temple, desires, general gameplay of GenOne, they don't really need to have an ult there, surely, but maybe once you could have them to have a mid fight properly against the Oper without deaths on the first timing. The VP called the mid area by the flashbangs and stuff, so Kalash is such a dangerous position right now. The smoke over the bridge and the cleanup of the stairs and deep water, just in case. And Kalash might hear. Oh no, what happened for Taki? Just dying by the incident by the util somehow. Damn, son. We didn't see that, but I think there was some kind of utils usage, unfortunately. So the B execution, the guy from a bridge will be in a moment. BW, trust to his own teammate, just turning around twice, so we're gonna miss the B side control like that, and here we go to save again. Yo, you're not supposed to go into this retake. Kalash, Tommy, hear me out. Yeah, 11-10, but the economy is still okay. After the... I don't think it would be enough to have a buy till the finish of the main time. I think only extra buy. Or maybe... Or wait, with a couple saves, maybe they will be able to have a buy over the end of the main time. I think so. How many rounds left? We're playing up to the 13 on the specific team for the win, or just to have a tie, a draw, and overtime series up to 12. Over the series, we're playing up to the 2 wins of 3 maps. So we're watching the second map. There is a chance to make it 2-0 for the AMKAL right now, but otherwise we're gonna move out on the Inferno. This is already over, bruh. Don't say it, please. I don't really want to see the Inferno map, to be honest. But AMKAL maybe would agree with me, but Kalash will missing out control of Banana. We're going through that like for a long time. Kalash is the main anchor of the A side, trying to play a bit risky sometimes he's not, but what does the camera play? How? Yo, S53 escaping the smoke, and 2 more frags. AW is fighting out here somehow. Huh? The smoke for the cross, the bomb has been planted. Stinix only now starting to rotation, but why he was waiting this long? Okay, these seconds not gonna affect on the entire round, surely, and another frag for defeated. From the camera stairs, he did block them all inside of the camera by the smoke, and this another frag for the ace faded. But this is a hero play, and Tommy also acquired the last round. I mean frag, maybe not the round, well maybe the round afterwards, but 12 to 10. But how? Misfitted was able to stay alive that long inside of the smoke by the body block and stuff. And even more afterwards he got a couple of kills and more. Mr. Two-Stone, I have to time out you because you're just breaking out the rules of the chat. So 10 minutes time out for the first time. Next time will be permabond, so make sure you read the chat rules before they say something like this. And the same for you, Mr. Hoop is next. I guess I can give you permabond in your wording. I don't really want to see this toxic wording. How can you lose such this round, bro? Welcome to the Counter-Strike world. Are you watching the CS for the first time or what? Even 1v5 is losable. With the low odds, but still. Tommy! Charging for the mid play. They're still somewhere around the map. We're still waiting, we're still watching for the execution. Veda taking the first frag of the round. Roxy with the guys taking off 2 more players instead, and Kalash on the heaven. The primary anchor of the A side will shut down 2 enemies like that with a spray himself. Another one, and the third one exists for him, and Stinix will finish out the game and the round. And the life of a GenOne over the playoff stage of the EC Advanced 50 season in Europe. So that was a nice try for you guys, GenOne. You did show a great